Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joshua J. I coach aspiring entrepreneurs on how to create a scalable network marketing business. I'm so excited because I was like, what do I want to talk about today? What do I want to train on today? Like, I'm so behind. Like, I was supposed to do this training like an hour and a half ago on my schedule, but got some energy drink, clean, healthy energy. But I wanted to talk about how to find or bring more joy into your life right now, right? Before I get into that, I was searching online of how to bring more joy into your life. And it's so interesting. It says on Google, your immune system can be strengthening by your mental state. Immune cells even have receptors for neurotransmitters. Interventions to increase joy may also decrease stress hormones, improve pain, and relieve depression. I think that's amazing. Hi, husband. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew by bringing joy, overall, your body responds to it better, but I didn't know like the ins and outs or the scientific definition of why. I also didn't think it was important. But as I was doing some research on Google, that popped up, so I wanted to share that. But let's hop right on into it. I'm going to share some easy tips that you can follow or implement into your life currently that allows you to have more joy. First things first is you got to let go of the past. You can't become a better version of you. You can't become a happier version of you. You can't live in an authentic life if you're holding on to what no longer serves you. Point blank, period. So if you are a person who has had the worst of the worst of the worst happen to you and you're holding on to it, you're not going to be able to find your joy because your joy is going to be being sucked out from past experiences. For me, I was molested as a kid. My ex-fiance left me and left me homeless. I have struggled with my relationships with my mom and dad. I've been abused mentally and spiritually and physically. Like, I've been through so much. And if I chose to be a victim of my circumstances, then I would not be able to find my joy because my concentration would be so much on the past that now I'm not even able to be in the present and or look towards the future. I understand things are difficult and challenging in life. I understand things happen to us and we're like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this happening to us? Just why? Why me, Lord? Why God? Why whoever you believe in? I'm inviting you to let go of it. Your past is not your future unless you live there. This is on Tony Robbins' website, by the way. Your past is not your future unless you live there. And living there prevents you from learning how to find joy in the present. If you've lost a loved one, ended a relationship, or have been struggling financially, these are certainly valid reasons to feel down. Let yourself feel sad or lonely, but never hopeless. Ask yourself what you can learn about yourself from your experiences and your emotions. So that's what the website said. What I want to share with you guys today is, who are you trying to be in the now? Or are you trying to be the person that was hurt, that life did something to you? Or are you trying to become this new version of you that is joyful and loving and caring and charismatic and all the other things, right? Ask yourself, who are you trying to become? You can't hold on to the past and also move forward with the future. If you hear me, drop a 1 in the comments. If you are committed to letting go of the past version of you, letting go of the past experiences of you, drop a 1 in the comments. That means you're dedicated and committed to moving on. Now, I understand things are difficult. Instead of saying, why is this happening to me? I want you to change your language and start asking the question, what can I learn from this? What was this for? When situations happen in our lives, when situations happen in our lifetime, it's not because it's trying to knock us down. Typically, life gives us situations that allows us to grow. It is up to the individual to choose what they're learning from the situation and moving forward. Every situation can be neutral. We as humans decide if we want to have a negative and or positive reaction to it. Again, we as humans decide for every situation that we're in if we wanted to have a negative and or positive reaction to it. You can literally train your mind before you react to be like, okay, let me think about this. Which way do I want to go? And you can train your mind to go in that direction if you so choose. So you're probably like, Josh, it's very difficult to do that. Like, I was molested, and I talk about that openly on social media because you can live a joyful life after that experience. My ex-fiance left me and I became homeless. I could hate people and I would never date again, but I chose to move on past that. You can absolutely set your mind, again, therapy, personal development, journaling, whatever you need to. You can change the perception of your reality simply by changing how you look at situations. Number 2, practice gratitude. I think gratitude every morning should be practiced. A lot of people don't, but the moment you open your eyes or you wake up, instantly go into gratitude. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for allowing me to create again. Thank you for my appendages. Thank you for my friendships. Thank you for my family. I'm so grateful to be alive today. I'm so grateful to be able to breathe. I'm so grateful for the ability to create. I'm so grateful for the challenges that I've been through and I've overcome. If you start practicing gratitude, what you're telling yourself, especially your higher power, whoever you're becoming, is I'm good where I'm at. I'm so at peace. I have so much gratitude for where I'm at. And then naturally you're allowing the universe to provide you more. If you believe in God, you're allowing God to provide more for you. If you believe in Buddha or Krishna or whoever you believe in, when you say and you practice gratitude on a daily basis, you are choosing to tell the universe, I am grateful for where I am and I'm excited for where I want to go. If you are committed to practicing gratitude, drop a 2 in the comments. I'm so excited to see everybody drop 2s in the comments. If you are ready to move on, just kidding. Number 3, use the law of attraction. Again, I'm simply training off the Tony Robbins website right now. Use the law of attraction. The more positivity you feel, the more you will attract positivity in your life. That's the law of attraction. I say all the time, anytime someone gives me a compliment or give me some type of appreciation or acknowledgement, I always tell them we are mirrors for one another. What you see in others is what you see in yourself, regardless if it's negative or positive. So those that you are talking about negatively, the law of attraction means it's what you see in yourself. If you are talking about somebody positively, it is what you also see in yourself, or it is the higher version of yourself that you are seeing. So when we have mentors and leaders and things that we look up to, you're just seeing the higher version of yourself in someone else. It's not that you can't get there. It's just you're not there yet. So I want you to start practicing the law of attraction, because what you are putting out into this world, you will get back tenfold, regardless if it's negative and or positive. If you are committed to practicing the law of attraction, I want you to drop a 3 in the comments below. Number 4, surround yourself with positive people. I talked about this on live, on social media. I talk about it on my podcast. Who you surround yourself with is what you are going to become. I think the phrase is the 5 people you surround yourself with is the average of who you become. I think that's how that goes. But what I want to say is just look at and take note of who you are surrounding yourself with. If these people are successful and go-getters and motivated and dedicated and family people and loving and caring and healthy and wealthy and all of the things, cool beans. And if they're not, cool beans. Just take a look at of who you're surrounding yourself with. A rule of thumb for me is if I am the smartest person in the friendship group, or if I am the hardest working or the one that's going the hardest in a friendship group, I don't want to be around all of those friends. You can have friends that are not achieving and growing and all of those things. I'm not saying just X out people, but again, who you surround yourself with is the behavior and the company that you're keeping. And also that's what you are yourself. Drop a number 4. If you are committed to taking note of the people who you surround yourself with, so then you can say, okay, I want to go to this way of living. I have goals to accomplish. Are these people helping support that goal or that vision of myself? If not, you got to take a look at your circle, your friendships, your lifestyle, and make some changes. This isn't meant to be a bad thing. It's just meant to put you in better positions for yourself. Number 5. Change your physiology. We've all heard the expression, fake it till you make it. If you're still having trouble shifting your focus to feel joy instead of negativity, put on a smile. You'll tell your brain you're happy even when you're not. Change your posture by standing up tall, throwing your shoulders back, or even adopting a power pose. I love it. I don't like the phrase fake it until you make it, but what we can do is train our mind and our brain to believe things that are not. The reason why vision boards are so important is because the more you see things around you, the more you believe it. The more your brain sees it, the more your brain believes it. The cool thing about our brain is it doesn't know what's a truth and what's a lie. You can literally train your brain. It's a muscle, y'all. You can train your brain to believe however you want to believe. It's just up to you to continuously train it. Your brain is like a toddler. Like once you train them and coach them and develop them, they have these principles and values within them because you've instilled them as a parent, right? Our brain is the same thing. You can forever dump information into your brain that allows you to stretch it, grow it, and eventually change it. So right now, if you are a person who talk about people more than you talk about their successes or your successes or things of that nature, you got to change how you are operated in this lifestyle. The more you continue to focus on the negativity of other people on the outside of you, the more you're going to continue to attract the negativity inside you. The more you focus on the negativity outside of you, the more you will attract the negativity on the inside of you. Once you start changing your mind and how you're processing things, you will change your overall well-being and how you see things. Drop a 5 in the comments if you are committed to changing your physiology. If you're committed to just focusing on all of the things that bring you happiness and joy in your life. Number 6 is create a positive daily ritual. I've been talking about this every day. You got to create a way of being every day. You got to do things that, whether it's meditating or journaling or praying or sitting in silence, whatever the case may be, you got to do things for yourself. You got to get your mind right. And by the time you get your mind right, you will eventually start having these daily practices that allows you to really bring and have that joy in your life. The website says learning how to have more joy in your life starts with your mindset, and your daily routine has a powerful effect on your state of mind. Exercise is proven to reduce depression. Even a 15-minute run or an hour-long walk per day can boost your mood. So find exercise you enjoy and make it a part of your routine. What I strongly advise is, I'm not going to say everybody needs to be in the gym and working out hardcore and blah, blah, blah. But what I want you to try to bring awareness to is how many steps in a day are you taking? If you can get to where you're doing 10,000 steps in a day, which is about 5 miles of walking a day, your whole well-being will change. You'll be releasing endorphins that allows you just to have a better day, a more productive day. You will start seeing what you'll have a better day. So I invite you to look at your daily practices, your daily rituals, or your daily routines, and see where you can add in more how you can clean your daily routines up more. Drop a 6 if you have a daily routine or you're committed to having a daily routine. Number 7, be fully present. We live in a fast-paced world. I'm not going to read the website. The only thing that I'm going to take away from being fully present is you only have one life. If you are always focusing on the future or the past, you never have time to be present in the now. And life is happening now. So what has happened in your past has already happened. What will happen in your future is dependent on how you react or respond or take action in the present. So be fully present in your time. Slow life down. The world that we live in is so fast paced. It's always go, 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 go. And then you eventually get into this like automatic cycle where you wake up, you go to work, you eat, you sleep, rinse, wash, and repeat, right? You get into the cycle of all these things. What I'm going to ask is that you lovingly interrupt that cycle. You start doing things that bring you joy. For example, creating a daily routine or daily practices that allow you to create a positive environment. Whether that's you sitting down for 5 minutes a day and just sitting in silence and meditating, or journaling, or going sitting to your car and just listening to some positive music. I don't care what you do, as long as you become fully present in what you're doing. Take breaks. Take social media breaks. Disconnect from society. Go on a camping trip. Disconnect from the world every now and then and just learn to be present. There's so many beautiful things in nature outside if you just choose to get out there and see them, right? Number 8 is find your purpose. I believe once you start practicing your daily positive routines, once you start empowering yourself, once you start changing your mind and seeing the joy and the beautiful things in this world, you will eventually find your purpose. And the reason why I say you'll eventually find your purpose is because life will just start falling into place and you'll start seeing what your God-given gifts are. You'll start seeing how you can really impact the world that we live in. So, number 8 is find your purpose. Number 9 is give back. I think I heard this quote from a mentor years ago. I think it was 2015 or 2016. She said, the getting is in the giving, right? The getting is in the giving. What that means is the more you continuously give, I'm talking give, unconditional, whether that's love, whether that's money, whether that's time, it doesn't matter. But the more that you give in life, the more you will receive, point blank. So donate your time, donate your money, donate your skills or your expertise. Donate something. Because the more that you continuously grow and expand, the more you'll be able to give. So one thing I love about giving back is people feel like money is a bad thing, right? Millionaires are bad people and billionaires are bad people. Money's not bad. So I don't know why we associate emotional ties to it. But money will show what type of person you are. The more money you make, the more you're able to do, whether it's good or bad. So it's not the money is the bad part. It's the part that as you grow and develop and become your highest self, you'll be able to do many, many things with the amount of money that you make. So what I suggest to do is simply give back. Give back your time, give back your energy, give back your money, give back skills, give back whatever. Just give back in places that you want. Start in the place where you feel like you just can't give. That's the one place you should start. You should start giving. So if that's time, give time. If it's money, give money. If it's skills, give skills. But wherever you feel like you don't have the resources to give, start there and watch how your life starts changing. And so overall, I feel like those are really good principles or steps that you can take to really bring joy into your life. If you have any questions, I open my DMs to you and say, hey, send me a message or an email or whatever to really talk about it. If you are struggling to find joy in your life, let's have that conversation, because I really, being the person that I was last year, being where I was last year, being so beat up and so distraught to the point that I just didn't want to exist or vibe anymore just because of the environments that I was in, I had no joy. I was not in a place where I could really receive anything in life because I felt like life was just sucking everything out of me. And I know for a fact it was because of the environment that I was in and what I could choose to believe and think and all those things. Now, I was in therapy all of last year as well. So my mental wellness was increasing as well, while I was also going through these very challenging times in life. I want to at least give you some helpful tools and tips that allow you to find the joy now, allow you to do the things now that will then give you a better return on the life that you're trying to create. So as always, my name is Joshua J. I'm dedicated to healing the world through love and light. So peace, love, and happiness always. If you resonated with any part of this video, I ask that you share it out to your friends, your family, or your tribe, because you never know who is looking for joy and how this free information could also bring them joy as well. If you also like the information that I presented today, you can also find it on Tony Robinson's website. That's the website that I was on, and just looking and listening to some mind training, I guess you can say. As always, I wish y'all nothing but the best, and we will talk soon. Ciao.